So welcome to this week's FlossTube at Fat Quarter Shop. We're working on the Farm Girl Fall pattern, the cross stitch pattern by Lori Holt. This is how it looks. And so we've just been stitching one of the blocks each week. They're kind of like quilt blocks. So I'm gonna hold mine up and show you. This is how mine is looking. And you'll notice that in the acorn, I took the gray out. I changed a couple of the flying geese, and on the turkey, I'm changing a couple colors. I'm making the turkey brown instead of gray. And so you can see I've already started the turkey block. I would love to see what you guys have been working on. I've been watching all of your cute little blogs. I'm also going to show you some different versions. This is by Terry, who works in our customer service. So it is tea tiny. And then her back is just as perfect as her front. It doesn't look like she's changed the colors. It looks like she's just doing it. I don't remember. I think this is 16 count, Ada. So I'm going to hand that to Lily so we don't mess it up, or I don't mess it up. This is Shelby's, who does all of our photos on Instagram. And so you can see she kind of changed around some colors. She's got a lot of pink going on. It's super cute. I love pink. So that's hers. And then this is Denise's, and Denise loads all of our patterns, and she helps buy patterns and notions. So there's hers, and she did hers on the Daisy. This is Lori Holt vintage cloth, and she used Daisy, whereas me and Shelby are using oatmeal. And we are using, with her pattern, the B Basics Aura Floss box. That's what we're using for this. And I've been using this little Dritz needle holder. It's really cool. Except that I've noticed I've lost a couple of needles, like maybe like 5. So I'm kind of like, how did I lose them? But I did. So I'm just going to start stitching. I'll turn my chair a little bit just so y'all can watch, and then we can talk about a couple things. For Black Friday, that obviously will begin on, it is going to start on Thursday night. If you are a Sew Sampler, or if you bought the Jolly Box this year, we gave you an email that had the details of that, so you could shop early just so our site wouldn't crash on.
And YouTube members.
Oh, and YouTube members. And on the YouTube members, there was a little bit of confusion. But if you go on to YouTube and look in the community tab, all of the coupon detail is there. And if you're not one of those members, your email will come out Thursday night in the evening. The sale will be Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday, and it will be a discount plus some really good flash sale items, and some gifts with purchase. Like if you purchase X amount of dollars, you get a free gift. So that's kind of what's going on Black Friday. I've also got some quilts to show you guys at the end of things I've been working on. And so Thanksgiving is tomorrow for all of us in America. So I don't know, I thought, you know, I'm all about being positive. Maybe we could talk about what we're thankful for. I would say I'm thankful because I have like the best husband ever. He does all the stuff I don't want to do. And I have great kids.
Speaking of, Emma Jolly Dancer says, hi Mom and Lily.
What? Are you up? You make sure upstairs y'all stay real quiet. Yeah, so my kids are all upstairs, and my niece and nephew are here. So we have 6 kids in the house and just me down here. So I'm hoping that they stay really quiet, but we let them stay up till midnight because I'm a cool mom like that, and because it's not like they would really listen. So I'm hoping that they can stay really quiet. My daughter has this thing, Emma, she likes to do aerials upstairs, which is right above where I work. And yesterday I was sewing quilt blocks, and I swear she did her aerial like 30 times, and I was like, you've got to stop. What if you hurt yourself?
She says, I'm thankful for you, Mom. With a bunch of exclamation points.
She's my sweet girl. So I guess everybody in the comments, let us know what you're thankful for. for Thanksgiving this year, we are going to a restaurant. We usually go to my mother-in-law's house, but this year she's coming here, and Kevin's sister is coming here. Well, she's already here, and we're just going to a restaurant because his mom likes to do a big, huge feast, and I think it just is becoming too much, and she didn't want to do it anymore. So I said, well, come to our house. We'll go to a restaurant. I know that's horrible. I think y'all will think I'm like a millennial or something, but I'm not gonna go. I think it's just too hard. Like, I have too many kids. I don't want to clean up. I have to go to work probably Thursday night to put all the orders out. So I'm just gonna go to a restaurant. And then our neighborhood has a little turkey trot, which I'm gonna try to go to. I know Emma, she's listening. She does not want to go, but I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna take Piggy, so that'll be fun.
Going to a turkey trot as well. Lots of people are saying they're thankful for their families. Smitten Kitten says, listen, do Thanksgiving however you want. And let's see. She also says she's grateful for being so loved and being able to love so much, and for those coupons.
Aww.
And then Noemi was asking, Miss Kimberly, what is the size of a fat quarter and Ada cloth? Started cross stitch because of you.
Okay, so a fat quarter is 18 by 20 inches in quilting terms because it is half a yard cut in half. But for Ada cloth, it's more just, they just give you a size. I don't think they say fat quarter. So on this vintage cloth that is Lori's, this was 18 inches square when I started. So kind of what Lori wants to do is just bring cross stitch back to make it easy, because you know, a lot of times in cross stitch it's so hard to see, and I have bifocals, and let me tell you, I can hardly see anything. Kevin actually bought me this huge monitor for work, and so at home I had to get one because I can't see all the stuff. Like, no matter how big I make my screen, I can't see it. So I like the Ada cloth. It's nice and thick. I mean, big holes, because it's nice and easy.
Let's see. Mary Sachs says she's thankful for her husband because he's always doing things for their family. He even cuts fabric for her for quilt tops.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I need somebody. Emma does it. Emma was doing it yesterday, but I need somebody who just comes. I'm going to show you guys what I sewed yesterday, and I used a ton of triangle paper, and Emma tore all the paper off. She like would leave the room, and then I would text her, please come, and she's like, no, I can't right now. And I'm like, you got to come back. So I think there should be a machine that pulls all the triangle paper off.
Michelle says, hello from Chicago. Our family is going to a restaurant tomorrow also, and she's thankful for her family. And Dina says, I'm thankful for Fat Quarter Shop Black Friday sales and for the rain in California finally.
Yeah, I was watching the news today, and they said that it's going to rain, but that it also might flash flood, which then creates a whole nother problem. So, oh my goodness, it's so horrible. So horrible.
Let's see, we got some questions coming in. Okay. Lisa said she's thankful for family, learning how to sew because it saved her life and has made her so happy. And then Louise is asking, is that counted cross stitch? Sometimes you just don't feel like doing the whole dinner thing. You go and enjoy your dinner at a restaurant. Yeah,
so this is counted cross stitch. So it's right now I'm doing square 6 by 6, and I kind of start before I turn the video on so that I don't have to pay attention to my sheet so much. But yeah, it's counted cross stitch. The pattern is here, but I'm just kind of memorize it a little bit before we start. So I'll show you how I just ended that. So when I was done, I ran my thread under 5 or 6 stitches, pulled it out, and cut it. And I try to keep my back pretty clean. I'm a little OCD. I'm sure all of you know that by now. So the next color I have is aqua. So let's see.
And then Penny was asking, what kind of tape do you have around the cloth and what frame?
So the frame is a what's it called, Lily?
Oh, it's
and then
Q-snap.
Q-snap. Okay, so one thing I learned with Aurifloss is you can just pull this and go right back around, and it stays in, so that it doesn't just flop around in your box so much. So it's a Q-snap, and the size that I have right here is 11 by 11. And what was the other question? Forgot the other question.
The tape.
Oh, the tape. The tape I actually lost, and I've been using painter's tape since I lost it, and it's not working as good. And I actually went to Home Depot and Lowe's and couldn't find it because my son Peyton lost the tape. He won't tell me where he put it. So so it's just some kind of tape from Home Depot. So I'll show you kind of how I start again. I go over and then I just pull it through the back, and then I just go over the stitches probably 3 times. Let's see. I can't really hold it up and do it at the same time.
It's okay. Also, Emma had said that she helped you a lot.
She did help me a lot. You want to help me again today? That would be great. We're going to take Piggy for a walk after this, so you better be ready. So I've gone over 3. And one thing that I do is if I have a square or something like this, I will go from top to bottom. Because if you go from the bottom to the top, when you get to this, like if you go right here and you put your stitch, your next stitch comes up in the same spot. So it's easier to go from the top to the bottom.
All right, and then Christine, I can't show you right now, but Christine shared a picture of her cross stitch that she's doing along with us, and it looks really good.
Oh, awesome.
I'll save it so you can see it afterwards. That's funny.
And then we're also raising money for Make-A-Wish, and the link should be in the description. We raise money every year. And so we're starting our 2019 campaign. And one thing that I have done in the past is I will make a donation to a charity and just give cards to my family and say, I donated in your name to, you know, whichever charity. I've done that a couple of years. We always give gifts for like aunts and uncles, and they're kind of like me, like they have everything they need. Like, what am I going to give them? A bath gel that they don't really need or want. So sometimes that's what I will do. I haven't even thought about Christmas shopping. I haven't bought one Christmas gift yet, but that's a good idea, is donating to charities. We also have, what was the other thing in the link?
Well, the 2 charities are Make-A-Wish and St. Jude, because we're still taking donations for our charity quilt from last year.
We also, we were, I guess, recommended for an award for British Awards, which
British Craft Awards, yeah.
British Craft Awards, and I actually met the lady in charge of it at Quilt Market, and she said we were nominated. So we're in the quilting section. There's a link below. That would be great if you could nominate us. And she actually emailed me and was like, let me know if you can come, because if you can't come and if you win, we can have somebody pick up your prize for you. And I was thinking, really? Like, I could go to the UK? That would be so awesome.
It would be so fun.
But then I couldn't do live streams, so. But yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome.
Let's see. Denise Henkel says, I ordered 2 t-shirts, like the one you have on and the other one that is similar. Oh my gosh, the best shirts, so soft. Love them both. Hope you get more styles and colors soon, please.
Yeah, so we probably, we thought about doing a Christmas one, but I just feel like that is too limiting. The season is just too limiting. So I think we'll do a Kimberly Stitch Squad next. maybe in January. I haven't really thought of a design or theme. Sometimes if I get stuck on something, I'll just let it sit there forever because I can't think of anything. So I think that would be the next one.
Teresa says you could take Lily and do a live stream there.
Oh, Lily could go with me to the UK. I don't know if I could sit on a plane that long.
It's like a 7-hour flight?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Seriously, my back hurts if I sit down for like an hour. I'm getting so old. That's like, I was reading, there's like a meme on Facebook that came, or Reddit, one of those that's like, you know you're old if, and it was like 20 things, and I was like, I met all the criteria on like most of them. I was like, oh my goodness.
And Kelly was asking, are there any kinds of tricks to finding where to poke your needle through on the back? It takes me a few tries.
I think it's just experience, honestly, and using a bigger cloth to start like this makes it easier. I have a project that I'm gonna start as soon as I finish this other little thing that I'm about to show you, but it's tiny. It's just a personal project, and I bought this Ada and it's so small. I don't even know if I can do it. So I'm gonna try my best, and if I can't, then I'm just gonna use Lori's cloth. The Riley Blake is low on inventory, so the oatmeal only has like, I think we only have 15 left in stock, and we have more coming, but I predict it's gonna sell out pretty soon, but they're supposed to be making more. So I think I'll just finish this next little row, and then I can show you some of the other stuff I've been working on.
Do we want to vote on which next bit we're gonna work on?
Oh yeah, so which one do y'all want to do next? We've got a star, kind of a pinwheel, and a leaf. I think I would prefer to just do this one because that way it's almost done. And then on November 28th, everyone has been asking, the Christmas cross stitch is going to come out. It's amazing. We I mailed it, and we know y'all want it earlier, that it was a little, you know, y'all want time to do it for Christmas. I just stitched a little slow this time, but not only are we going to have the pattern, but Lori has filmed some videos on how to turn. It's similar in terms of having squares, except it's 4 by 3, so 12 squares instead of 9. And so she actually has a video, a free video, that's going to show how you can turn them into either ornaments, or put them on a jar top, or put them in a little 4 by 4 frame. So that's going to be a cute little video that goes with it, and that's all going to come out on November 28th. It does take time to get everything photoed, so we had to design it, photo it, and we have to print them. So that is the soonest that we could get that out, but I think you're gonna love it. So I'll show you one more time how I just pull the thread under. And then if y'all just wanna vote on which one y'all wanna do next, I'll probably start that, and we'll do that next Wednesday. So there's that. I'll put my little needle back because I keep losing them.
Abigail on Instagram had a question earlier. She said it isn't cross stitch related, but she reserved the summer book, Summer Moon block of the month, and was curious if you used triangle paper for it.
I did use triangle paper for that quilt. That quilt, we actually thought about or tried to put together like a triangle paper pack that would work with it, and it's got a million triangle papers. So I guess my advice is to do this. This is what I have. Let me get it. And a lot of these are out, bless you, and on my shelf. But I have all the sizes of triangles in a roll because that's the brand that I like. And this is like 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inch, 2.5, 3 inch, 3.5, 4 inch, 4.5, 5 inch, 5.5, and 6 inch. And then I have a 7 inch, but it's all a mess. I'm gonna actually show you guys at the end of the video. I'm actually gonna let Lily show you the mess of a quilting room that I have, because I always show you like my perfect side, and there really is an imperfect side, and it is a hot mess. My husband came in here and was helping Lily this morning. He was like, what is going on in here? It's horrible. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's horrible. So really, when I do triangle paper, I guess I just have all the sizes, and it doesn't cost that much money because I just use them. I mean, I rarely run out. It's got so many rolls on it, but I do keep it very organized so that I can get to them easily, and I can tell, like, this is the 3" and this is the 3.5, because you just kind of get used to what they are. So I would recommend triangle paper. Some of the triangles in that book are so small that I made them with like a 1" paper, and then once I did it, I trimmed them down. So you do have to kind of finagle. That is for advanced.
Also asking real quick if there's enough fabric to starch it.
Oh yes, in all of our block of the months, that's one thing that Fat Quarter Shop is definitely known for. I put enough fabric in so that if you miscut, hopefully you have enough. I starch everything. As you will see when Lily turns around, everything had to be starched. The reason the house is a mess is because my in-laws are coming and they use this bathroom right here. So I had to starch the whole block of the month and then get all the stuff put away so that when they come, like the shower's clean, there's not a big old drying rack. So just fabric is just piled up. It looks like crap. I don't usually do that. I usually do it a little bit at a time, but it's a hot mess. So I'll show you what I was working on yesterday. So the cream and sugar, this is a new book. Sarah Price, who works for It's So Emma, designed this. I'll just kind of flip through it. It is 80 inches square. It's not all done. So you can see this is the introduction that hasn't been written yet. And this kind of has my notes. As I sew, I kind of make little notes as I go. So I want to show you, this one is actually, because I did tell you Summer Moon was super hard. This was all done yesterday. All of this. Now, it did take me 12 hours, but I didn't take lunch. So I'm just going to kind of show you some of the blocks. And you can tell they're starched because they're, you make 2 of each. I actually wrote down exactly how many blocks this has because I know that y'all will want to know that. So I have that on this piece of paper. So each of these is 2 blocks. This one, I made this 8 times. This is 4 blocks. And I use triangle paper for all of this. This is all triangle paper. This is one I really liked. So this is kind of what I'm gonna try to finish the blocks today, all of them. How that's going to happen, I don't know. But Emma, who hopefully is still watching, is gonna pull the triangle paper off.
Emma did say, let me join the live at the end.
Okay, you can come down. So this is all of this. So I did write down, and I will say this is great for beginner or advanced quilter. None of the blocks are hard. They all use, you know, if you just know how to use triangle paper, it'll be a breeze. So what you do is you make 10.5 inch blocks that you then, once those are done, you put them into 20.5 inch blocks. You make 2 15.5 inch blocks, 6 more 10.5 inch blocks, and 36 5.5 inch blocks. So the best thing about this is I have most of the big ones done, and most of the ones I need to finish are 5.5, so I can definitely do that. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I really love this fabric. It's Andover. It's a Ditta Sitars fabric. It's very easy to work with. I really like older fabrics, and so I love it. I think it's gonna fit my house. So I have some other things to show you guys that we've been working on. So do you want to pull this back so it's, oh, sorry. Okay, this one I'm a little bit late in showing you guys. This is called Layer Cake Custard, and I'm gonna apologize to my employees because I don't know which person made it, but it looks wonderful. Whoever made it, I'm so sorry to not give you credit. This is a free pattern on our free pattern page, and we only have 6 kits left. I'm not telling you to try to sell it. It's this fabric by Primitive Gatherings, sold so well. It's probably our best-selling fabric, this and the backgrounds. and Moda doesn't have any more, so I can't make more kits, but this has been very popular. And the thing that is awesome is even Lori Holt likes it, and it's so not her. So here's this. And Emma, if you want to come down now. I think I hear her coming.
She said that's cute.
Okay, so this one is I love this one. This is Maple Leaf. And I had shown you guys in my office, I have this sitting on the table where I took the blocks and turned them into a little table runner. This is a free pattern. This is Farmhouse 2 by Fig Tree Quilts, and we just picked certain colors to use. We have kits of this available. We have plenty of those. I love this. This is called Illumination, and we don't have a kit yet, but this is a It's So Emma pattern designed by Crystal Saul, who really likes modern fabric, and she's a fabulous designer for us. She writes all of our patterns too, like our It's So Emma patterns. She does all of that. She does a great job. And we don't have the kit yet because we're waiting on the Jolly Bar. This is by Zen Chic, and it's modern backgrounds, more paper. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys. I haven't shown y'all stuff in a while. And all the quilt makers really want their quilts back. So there's that. And then this is, I'm going to only show you part of it as I mess it up. This is, this goes in my bedroom. This is Designer Mystery 2018. And we have some spots left. So I'm going to show you the top half because the top half is no longer a mystery. And I made this one. So these are the first 6 blocks. Anyway, I love this quilt. It's Fig Tree, so I love it. But we still have spots available if you're interested in that. And on this one, I used a really thick batting, like so thick. So I love it because it's very snuggly. I don't really know what I did. I don't remember, but I think it might be wool or something because it's super, super thick. So I've got that. Let me see what else I have. Come in.
Hi.
Hello.
Did I scare you?
Have you brushed your hair?
No, I was in bed, Mom.
So this is Emma. She likes to be the star of all of the shows. So this is Emma. Let's see. We also have the Perfect 10 sew along. We didn't have a post this week just because we wanted to give you a break. I don't even know where my quilt is. But now I'm gonna let Lily show you the mess of a sewing room that I have, and I'm actually gonna.
Oh, give me 1 second. I need to unplug this.
Did you have Peyton vacuum?
Yeah, Peyton actually did vacuum last night.
Oh, it's
But-
so bad.
Okay, here we go. So this is the mess. This is like, you see all the stuff on the floor. So when I'm, one thing that I do is, once I've starched it and it's like this is left over from my blocks, I honestly just throw stuff on here. This is left over from Designer Mystery, and I just leave it in the cart so that if I need it, I can just grab it. I'm actually going to be doing something really cool with my leftover scraps that I'm going to show you. So that's why that's sitting there, because I haven't done it yet. And then these are just literally, everything has starched. And I have little things in here that are like, oh, this fabric goes with this. But I literally just had to throw it because his parents are coming. I don't know when they're coming, so I was
They're
trying
coming this afternoon.
They're coming this afternoon.
Mid-afternoon.
So I had to like clean the shower and the bathroom, but everything is just thrown. We have some new, this is kind of top secret, I'll show you. We have a new notion by Lori Holt that's coming. These are called Beekeeper and Floss Flowers, and they're going to be a cute way for you to store your floss. These are prototypes that came, and they're really awesome. And then this is Designer Mystery label that Jocelyn designed. So if you sign up for the 2019 Designer Mystery, that's your label. But yeah, I need to clean up this room. It's very OCD. I will show you some other, Emma, go grab me those 2 cross stitches. I'll show you some personal stuff that I got framed. Now that I can't put that back. Yeah, hand me those too.
These are the ones that you got done at that place we went at one time.
Yeah, so Emma went with me. So this is by Tiny Modernist. It is her typewriter pattern, and she has it written in pink, but I changed it to aqua and used Cosmo Floss. I did this last summer when Emma was at Street's National Dance Convention. And this one I made last Christmas. This is by Red Bear Designs, and she's on Etsy. And I just used the DMC she called for, and I got the navy at Joann's. So as you can see, I do other stuff besides Back Quarter Shop. But I hope all of you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Show them your
Good
socks.
question. Kia B Quilting, who we also follow on YouTube, she has a great channel. She's asking, how do you become a designer for It's So Emma? Y'all's work is so great. Oh, y'all would be so great to work with.
Oh, thanks. So what we do is all the patterns we come out with are actually employees. So Crystal, Nova, Sarah, Jocelyn, they're all employees, and so we just publish our own from our employees. The books that we do are usually like designers of fabric collections. But you can definitely email us. I mean, we're open to things. I mean, we're definitely open to maybe doing some of our free YouTube patterns, like our shortcut quilts and all that, like taking designs from other people and paying them for them. That would be something that we could be looking for, but I would just email me. But yeah, our patterns are just our employees who, they get the freedom of, you know, doing what they want, and it's kind of awesome.
And then last thing, no live stream on Friday.
Oh yeah, so, okay, so Black Friday, we forgot. Black Friday deal is coming out tomorrow. If you are a YouTube member, a So Sampler subscriber, or Jolly Box member, you got your coupon early. So, but we're gonna be having a big Black Friday sale. It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Cyber Monday, we're also gonna have deals that are totally different than the others, and that is gonna be Monday and Tuesday. We are not gonna have a live stream this Friday because I'm actually gonna be filling you guys' orders. Everybody has to work Friday. I'm a horrible boss, but we're very flexible on Christmas and let people do whatever they want on Christmas because we're so hardcore, but we gotta get those orders out. There is a Canadian strike on mail. I'm sure if you live in Canada, you know about that. We have got a lot of calls and customer service about that, and we can't do anything about it, but we hope you still shop. We hope our business doesn't go down because of those Canadian strikes. There's actually some pictures on Reddit. I'm a big fan of Reddit, which totally weird because it's not my age group, but there's pictures of like these huge 18-wheelers, like hundreds of them just sitting there with mail. It's so crazy. But yeah, I hope all of you guys have a great holiday. Join Kimberly Stitch Squad, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, and we love you guys, and we will see you soon next Wednesday.